Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to Soulful Sessions with Rory, the podcast where we dive deep into the matters of the heart, mind, and spirit. And I'm your host, Rory, and I'm thrilled to embark on this soulful journey with each and every one of you. Soulful Sessions with Rory is your safe space for introspection, inspiration, and maybe even a little revelation. Whether you're sipping your morning coffee or winding down after a long day or just seeking a moment of connection, you're in the right place. Before we dive into today's soulful exploration, I want to remind you that Soulful Sessions with Rory is designed for entertainment purposes only. While we may touch on profound topics and meaningful discussions, it's important to approach our conversation with an open heart and a sense of curiosity. Life is a journey, and so is this podcast. But remember, the insights we share here are not a substitute for professional advice or guidance. Always consult with the appropriate professionals regarding your unique circumstances. So whether you're a seasoned seeker or just dipping your toes into the waters of self-exploration, get ready for a blend of wisdom, laughter, and a touch of magic in each episode of Soulful Sessions with Rory. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a soulful moment. Follow me on social media, on IG, Soulful Explorer, on Facebook, Listening Veteran Life Coach, and Snapchat, Rory Space Soulful Explorer, with 2 L's to stay connected, share your thoughts, and be a part of this incredible community. Now let the journey begin. Sit back, relax, and let's feel our souls together. Hey there, and welcome back to Soulful Sessions with Rory. Today's episode is all about what messages are you giving yourself on a day-to-day basis. You know, sometimes I think that we get so caught up in what's going on in the world around us that we do not take time to really consider what are we telling ourselves. So for instance, when you wake up in the morning, what is the first thing you say? Now, I'm going to be honest with you. There was a time when I woke up and my first words was, I do not feel like doing this right here. And, you know, I might have added a few words to add to that. Or I might have said, man, I don't want to go to this job. Oh my God, I don't feel like working. And so what you don't realize you're doing is you're setting the day. So you go to work and, or better yet, let's stop there. Let's say you're married or you have a significant other or even children. First thing you're doing is you're fussing with your kids. You're fussing with yourself, basically, because now you want them to feel like you feel. Now, you may not think that's the case, but that is exactly what you're doing. So when you get out the bed, you all grumpy and mad, and you really do not have a reason. So now you go and you spread that energy to somebody else. You know, what's taking you so long? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? It's like you're looking for something to be wrong. And I'm going to tell you, that's part of our programming. Our programming tells us that every day there's supposed to be a problem. That's our programming. Not do we only get it from the news, we get it from our friends, our family, our parents, our siblings. So there's always something that tells us something has to be wrong. So now we start programming the people around us that we love. You leave out the door, you're in your car, and now you got road rage because you've already told yourself what kind of day it's going to be. So you're not even surprised when someone cuts you off. You're not surprised, but you couldn't wait to just yell at them and call them names and call them stupid. Why are you moving so slow? Why are you moving so fast? Why are you putting my life at risk? At the end of the day, you have already started designing this day for, as I call, foolishness and fuckery. Yes, I said it. And so when you move like this on a day-to-day basis, what you're going to realize is that you're building up an energy bank that you will constantly withdraw from every single day. And it's just that negative energy. So now you get to your job, you're sitting outside and you're saying to yourself, man, I really don't want to be here. Why? Why not? Why do you not want to be at the place that's helping you survive? Why do you not want to be at the place that's helping you complete your goals, your ambitions? It may not be your dream job. It may not even be the job you desire, but it is something that will allow you to get to the next step if you use it correctly. So the question is it that you don't want to be there, or is it that you're not utilizing this tool that you applied for to live a better life? You know, well, Rory, I got bills and stuff and they don't pay me enough. Well, maybe you're doing too much. You ever thought about that? If you're not able to pay your bills, you might just be doing a little too much. So in other words, cut out the fast food eating. Stop spending $20, $30 a day on food. Go grocery shopping. Well, Rory, I don't feel like cooking when I get home. So what? You want change, you have to create change. But we're getting a little bit off topic, so let's just keep it moving. So the other thing you do is you get to that office, you're sitting outside, you're looking there and you're saying, I don't want to go in. And what do you do when you walk through the door? One or two things. So either A, you walk through the door, you change your demeanor because you don't want anybody to know that you hate this place. So you're like, hey, how you doing? Good afternoon. Hey, how you doing? All right. And you close that office door and you just like, Now, I'm not speaking from, okay, maybe I am speaking from experience, back in the day when I did work for somebody, but now that's not the case. So, or you go in there and you're just grumpy. You just, hey, good afternoon. You get straight to work. Let's do what we got to do. Let's do this, and this. And you literally lose yourself in your work. You lose yourself in your work so that you don't have to face or address anything or anybody else. You're literally working to cope. So work has become your coping mechanism. And then you got to ask yourself, what messages are you giving yourself throughout the day? You open up your email. Oh my God. Why is this person sending this to me? Why is this person talking to me? What did I do wrong now? Then you check in your phone and your significant other is texting you and you're like, okay, what did I do wrong? It's always something negative you're looking for. You are literally looking for the negative thing on a day-to-day basis. So you get to the end of the day, you're exhausted because you've been piling up more energy in that negative bank. And so you're like, oh God, I'm glad to get off work because you're still saying you hate this place. You're not looking at anything else but how you hate this place. So you get off work and you go. You're driving home and you're just trying to avoid the world, but you're back to the drivers, back to people being in your way. You might try to distract yourself by going to the store, and getting something. And then you get that call from the significant other or from your children, from your siblings, from somebody, from a parent, somebody that says, I need you to do something for me. And I have no regard for your feelings. And that's what you're thinking about. You're thinking about, I got to do something else. Somebody else needs me. Who's going to take care of me? Who's going to look out for me? And so now I'm telling you, this bank is just filling up. Like remember the cartoons back in the day when the person would turn red and you could see it rising? Millennials don't know about that. Okay, maybe they do. And so now you're just at your wit's end. So you go to the store or you go somewhere and now you're headed home. You're headed home, but you're not happy because you've already told yourself that it's going to be a shitty day. And now you got to go home where the situation isn't that much better. So you walk through the door and this person that loves you or these people, children, whoever, and all you could think about is the negative message you've already planted in your head. You don't even want to talk to them. So you're short, you're quick. How was your day? It was all right. Oh, anything good happen? No, it was this and it was that. And I mean, your demeanor is literally saying, don't talk to me, leave me alone, and there's nothing you can do about it. So what are they supposed to do during this time? How are they supposed to respond to what you're saying and what you're doing? You sit there, you're arguing with each other, and things just aren't going the way that you want. So now it's you're watching TV, you're ignoring your partner, you're ignoring your kids. Don't get me wrong, you're still doing the things that you're supposed to do around the house, but there's no positive energy there. You're literally just waiting to go to bed so you can start it all over again. And that's when you start saying things to yourself like, man, it would be nice if I just didn't wake up. It would be nice if I just didn't have this day. What you're failing to realize is that you are in control of how you feel every single day. Every single day, you get to choose how that day is going to go. I say this thing, or I used to say this thing that, today is going to be better than yesterday. Now, yesterday could have been really crappy, but I know today is going to be better. The day before that could have been really crappy, but I know the day is going to be better. At the end of the day, you're trying to build a bank of positive energy. So what do I suggest? First, there's the morning. What's the first thing you need to do in the morning? Now, I am a religious person. I believe in God. I claim to be a Christian. So, say a prayer. Now, if you're not that person, you don't have to say a prayer. But however, you can say some things to speak life into yourself. Because that's the first thing you got to do is speak life into yourself. And then you got to speak life into the people that you love. And we'll get to that. So you're saying things. You're affirming who you are. You're affirming who you desire to be. You're planting a seed. So it can be something as simple as saying, thank you, God. I know today is going to be an amazing day. I am so glad that I got to get up and hit the reset button and start it all over again. Today is going to be better at work than it was yesterday. I could just tell the energy is going to be better. And then you say, I am the person that I desire to be. And I am outgoing. I am courageous. I am financially stable. I am mentally stable. Now, for some of you all, this might not be true, but you're planting the seed so that it can become your reality. My debt is decreasing every day. My relationship is getting better every day. My children are blossoming and blooming. So you have to say these things constantly because now you're planting a different seed. When I leave my house, I will have no worries or concerns. So when you leave that house, you're walking out the door with no worries or concerns. But how do you speak life into your children? How do you speak life into your loved one? For your significant other, you say, baby, you're going to have a great day today. Well, no, you're going to have a great day today, despite everything else, because those people do not control how you feel. And, that's planting a seed. And then you say things like, I love you. And I can't wait to see you when I get back home. See, you're already setting your mind up for something good. Let's watch a movie later. Let's cook together. Let's do something when I get off work that we both can enjoy. So you're planting seeds constantly. And then the thing you have to ask yourself, what am I going to do today to help put a smile on my significant other's face? To put a smile on my children's face and teach them that. Every day you consider the possibilities of adding to someone else's day. So now when you leave out that door and you're in traffic and that person cuts you off, it's easy to think, man, they must be having a rough day. I hope they feel better. And you just stay calm and relaxed because them cutting you off probably saved you from an accident. Them going slow saved you from something bad. You're looking at the positive in all things. And then once you get to work, instead of sitting in your car doing deep breaths because you don't want to be there, I want you to take a moment. Just take a moment. And I want you to think about your financial goals. Okay, this is my goal. And it's going to take me doing this, and this to get to it. So every day that you go to work is another step towards your financial goals. Every day. So instead of looking at that job as the problem, now you can look at it as the solution. So you've set up your financial goals and your job now becomes a priority in that area. So when you walk through the door, you're happy because you get closer to your goal. Speak to everybody and speak life into them as well. Good morning, coworker. I hope you're having a great day today. Good morning, coworker. I hope that your day goes well. We're getting it. One step closer to our goals every day. Because now you're changing their energy too to support you. All right. So when the end of the day comes, you get to celebrate. And that's the other thing that I always talk about, celebrating small victories. It's a victory that you got one step closer to your goal. How about that? You're a superstar now, right? So you're one step closer to your goal and everything is going accordingly. So now you got something to look forward to when you get off work. You're already thinking about the time you're going to spend with your significant other or your children. Because guess what? Instead of just getting home and taking care of your kids, how about you make them a part of the process of them taking care of themselves? Come on, kids, let me show you. We're going to all cook together. We're going to all prepare the meal together. We're going to all clean up together. So you make it a process and something enjoyable. Turn on some music, sing, so that your day is not about doom and gloom. Now, some of you all may be saying, well, Rory, I'm by myself. I'm doing this alone. I don't have a significant other. Your day will come. It's that simple. Your day will come. You have to believe. You have to affirm. You have to plant the seed. Now, don't just say, oh, I want this person to look like this and be like this. No. You got to say what you want, what you desire, and add this to it. I want it to be a healthy relationship. But you also got to define what healthy looks like. Because some of us have not been in a healthy relationship, so we don't know what a healthy relationship looks like. Healthy relationships consist of communication, number one. Physical touch, where you all are okay and you've expressed what you desire and what it looks like. Emotional regulation. You're in control of your emotions. You don't just respond to things that are said. You think about it and you act on love and faith instead of acting on fear and anger, right? So now your day is just going great because you decided that morning that your day was going to go great. That was all you. You decided that. After that, now it's time to go to bed. Now, if you're by yourself, this is my advice. If you're dating, call the person that you like. In your night, talking to them, but give yourself a moment, If you're not dating, then you also in your night talking to you, still speaking life. Now, you're going to do it either way, whether you're with someone or not. The last thing you do of the day is speak life. You congratulate yourself on the victories. You made it through another day. You were able to get closer to your financial goals. You were able to educate and help your children or your significant other. So give yourself kudos, a little pat on the back. Now me, I go into prayer. I pray with my significant other. And then after that, now it's a conversation with myself, conversation with God. And all of it is affirming. And all of it is saying that I'm just happy that I'm in this space so I can move to the next level. So before I close my eyes, I'm saying positive things about myself. You did great. Tomorrow's another day towards your goals. You have accomplished things and you will accomplish many more. You have the ability, the strength, the knowledge, and the know-how. So you have to speak life into yourself. Now, I'm not saying that nobody else will speak life into you. But when you love yourself unconditionally, it's not about what other people think or say. Because you are the first voice that you hear. Do you trust yourself? Because if you don't trust yourself, then it's harder for you to believe what you're saying. Now, I'm not saying don't say it because you don't trust yourself. What I'm saying is that if you know this, do it anyway. What you're doing is building in spite of. What you're doing is building just because. So do it anyway. Speak life into yourself. You're better than what you think. And every day is another opportunity to prove to yourself that you are. So I just want to say thank you for taking this time to listen to me today. And I hope that you got something from this and that you're able to pass it along to somebody else. The state of Texas. Now, thank you, beautiful souls, for joining me on today's episode of Soulful Sessions with Rory. If this episode resonated with you or somebody that you know, share it with them. They might benefit from it. As we navigate the depths of introspection and explore the boundless possibilities of the human spirit, remember that your journey is uniquely yours, and every twist and turn is a sacred part of your story. Embrace the whispers of your soul and may the echoes of our conversations linger in your heart, sparking a flame of self-discovery. Until we meet again in the realm of shared wisdom, stay true to your essence, stay connected to the rhythm of your soul, and always remember that you are a masterpiece in the making. Until next time, this is Rory signing off with gratitude and reverence for the magic that resides in each one of you.